Ladies and gentlemen, more money is going towards the migrants. This time it's a $106 million. And yes, this is New York. Feds finally set to release $106 million in migrant aid to New York City after months of delay. Mm, mm, mm. Wow. Feds are finally set to release $106 million in migrant aid to New York City that sat untouched for months, a delay that fueled tensions between City Hall and the Biden administration. The 106 million in aid, the rest of the 150 million package earmarked for the Big Apple by Congress last summer will be made available Thursday after they're talking about FEMA formally signs off on City Hall's reimbursement application, according to Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer. I worked hard with New York City and FEMA to deliver these funds, Schumer said. Well, you need to work hard on our reparations, Schumer said on social media. Now Republicans must stop blocking the strong bipartisan border bill, which will deliver more. Oh, even more money? Wow. Y'all can find money everywhere, can't you? The senator who worked as a liaison between the city and the feds arranged for FEMA to send a team to the Big Apple to assist the Adams administration with grant paperwork and applications to raise the cap on hotel reimbursements to 15%. The previous limit was only 10% of total aid to be used on housing migrants in hotels. Today, FEMA notified New York City that it had approved their budget for over $106 million awarded through the Shelter and Services Program, making this reward available for their use, a Biden administration official told the Post. We are pleased that after accepting technical assistance from FEMA, New York City was able to submit the required paperwork to make the funds available. City Hall said the check wasn't in the mail yet. After the city submitted additional paperwork last week, the federal government has indicated that they will remove the hold on these previously allocated funds, giving us the ability to finally submit reimbursements for up to $107 million. We appreciate the productive collaboration of our federal partners and will continue to work closely with them so money can be released. Wow. Mm, mm, mm. So, this money is to cover the hotel cost of housing the migrants. Wow. Mm, mm, mm. So, ladies and gentlemen, isn't it amazing how money just seems to be everywhere? It seems to be available, and there's no long wait for this money either. But as soon as you say the words reparations, there's no money. How we going to pay for it? We already in debt. Now you hear them screaming about debt or not having the money when they find funds for the migrants. Those same people have nothing to say. So that's how you know it's all about race. Yes, indeed. It's all about race. And their silence whenever money is given to migrants is very telling. That says it all right there, for real. It says it all. But go around those same people and say reparations, and they want to give you a sermon about the debt. They want to preach to you about how we going to give it out when they have not had one instance in having a problem in giving out money. From the pandemic to these migrants or any other situation to Ukraine, Israel, there don't seem to be no problem to give out money. until they hear the word reparations, and now they want to give you the laundry list of reasons why they can't do it. These people are a trip. The requirements are so stringent that it is very difficult for us to do so. We're working to collect the remaining 107 million, the city budget director. This is what they said on March 4th. Fed sources later told the Post that City Hall had managed to file to proper paperwork, something against the Adams. According to Adams, he pushed back and he said, no, the proper paperwork was submitted. Adams slammed the notion that City Hall was to blame for the delay and criticized the Biden administration for only getting 150 million in aid to the city to deal with the crisis that is projected to cost roughly $10 billion through the next fiscal year. Wow. Look at how much money they're willing to drop on these migrants. $10 billion over the next fiscal year. Mm-mm-mm. Even if we hadn't gotten a whole $50 million, we have a $4 billion price tag, the mayor said last week during a press conference. Yeah, well, Mayor, you need to stand there and talk about some reparations. That's what you need to stand and talk about. These migrants, they got enough money already. It is time to take care of reparations for New Yorkers because the history is there. New York residents had slaves in their house, and they said more than 50% of New Yorkers had a slave in the home. I think it's time for reparations, buddy. Ain't that something? No, this is not shocking. This is what we have seen all along, and it's something that's not going to change, and they're not interested in changing it. And before it's said and done, they're going to find millions and billions more to put towards these migrants because they're going to be coming in here all the way up until the election. They're going to be piling up in here nonstop like they are now. And remember, Biden is bringing in 30,000 a month by plane from 4 different nations. So, y'all, you're going to have to tell me what you think about this one. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.